What's up, Fragrant family? This is Tyler with Simply Fragrances, and today I'm gonna... All right. Cool. What's up, Fragrant family? This is Tyler with Simply Fragrances, and today I'm going to be giving you 10 fragrances that I think are perfect to wear to work in the springtime. Now, these really aren't in any kind of like facet, whether it's office or real estate or fast food or whatever, just fragrances that I think are perfect to wear in the springtime to work. They're going to be easy wearing, compliment getting, people are going to notice you, they're going to smell fresh, you're going to smell fresh and clean, empowered and invigorated, ready to take on the day, to kick butt and take names. So let's go ahead, guys, and get into this. I'm super excited for this, guys. It's been almost a week since I've done a video. Sounds super crazy, but this week has just absolutely been dumb busy, like literally dumb. I've been on the go since Tuesday night up until now, and it's just been crazy. So really excited to get back into it. First, I do have a couple of shout outs that I want to get out of the way because, man, I'm super blessed to have subscribers and friends like you guys. So let's go ahead and get these out of the way. So, man, I gotta give a first shout out, man. JP over at JP Frags, thank you so much, man. I knew that you were sending me a sample. He went ahead and sent me a sample of 3-in-1. This is sweet rum, so really excited about this. But he also went ahead, man, I had no idea he was doing this, literally no idea. So thank you so much, brother. He went ahead and sent a bottle of Stronger With You Freeze. And man, this stuff is absolutely, it's so good, so gorgeous. Man, stay tuned for this because this is gonna be in this video. So man, this stuff is absolutely amazing. Shout out to you, brother. I appreciate that very, very much. And then also another subscriber reached out to me, said he didn't really wear it and he wanted to go to someone who was going to get good use out of it, so went ahead and shipped it to me. Thank you so much, Jerry. I really do appreciate this, man. He went ahead and sent out Mont Blanc Individual. I love this stuff. This is also going to be in the video, so I guess I'm kind of giving my list away, so maybe I shouldn't, but this stuff is absolutely amazing, so stay tuned for that. Thank you again, Jerry. Appreciate that. And then, man, my boy John Morel, man, you're amazing, dude. He went ahead and he sent a sample of Alt's fragrances. This is Nirvana, which is their version of Elysium from Rocha. But what he also did, man, he went ahead and sent 2 full bottles of Eros and Eros Flame. Man, thank you so much for this. This is amazing. I've been looking for a bottle of this for a little bit. Man, seriously, thank you so much for this, and thank you so much for the flame. Really, really do appreciate that, man. Awesome. Thank you, man. Alright, guys, so let's go ahead and get into this, guys. Do have 10 fragrances, so I'm gonna try and get through this a little bit quickly. So if I seem more fast than, you know, about the videos, I do apologize for that, but I'm trying to make them a little bit shorter. So let's go ahead and get into this, guys. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please go ahead and hit the red subscribe button. That really does help me out. Give the video a thumbs up if you like it, and if you don't, give it a thumbs down. All right, let's go ahead and get into this, guys. So these are no particular order. These are just 10 fragrances that I think are perfect to wear to work in the springtime. Hey guys, sorry I forgot to mention, this is actually going to be the designer edition. I will be doing a niche edition here very shortly, so I just forgot to put that in the video. I do apologize. Enjoy the rest of the video. First on the list is going to be Yves Saint Laurent L'Homme. As you can tell, I've used quite a bit of this stuff, man. This is an amazing fragrance. I love it. Man, it's fresh, it's powdery, citrusy a little bit, but the star of this is the ginger note that is in here, and I absolutely love ginger in here. This stuff is just incredible. Really good year all around fragrance, whether it's, you know, spring, fall, winter, summer, whatever. You can really rock it all year round, but I do get a really good springtime vibe from this stuff. It's just, like I said, fresh. It's got a little bit of powdery note in here, but that ginger in here is absolutely amazing. So Yves Saint Laurent L'Homme definitely had to make the list. I already said this was on the list, so no surprise. But Mont Blanc Individual, man, this stuff is absolutely, man, it's gorgeous. I love this stuff. So it's not like a barbershop by any means, but it does kind of have maybe like a warm shaving foam, shaving soap type vibe to it, because it does utilize sandalwood in here. It's very creamy and very rich, but it also does have a beautiful raspberry note in here. So very, very good, clean, fresh, almost kind of barbershop like, but not with like a I don't know, not like your typical barbershop fragrance. It just kind of, like I said, has that warm shave soap vibe to it. Mont Blanc Individual, definitely had to be on the list. This one also had to be on the list, guys. Love this stuff. The first time I smelled it, I was like, I gotta get this in my fragrance collection, and I just never got around to it. So shout out again to JP, man. Stronger With You. This stuff it's so unique, guys. So you get top notes of like apple, mandarin, ginger, but it dries down. You get like this warm amber musk, just cardamom, and man, it is almost boozy. Like this stuff is just absolutely flipping beautiful. Like this stuff definitely had to be on the list. Compliment getting monster. Like I wore a sample of this, I think it was last winter or something like that, around the winter time, and my wife absolutely loved this stuff. I was like, you know what, I gotta go ahead and get a bottle. Just never got around to it, but JP went ahead and took care of that for me. Oh man, this stuff, it's sweet, it's spicy, it's fresh. Definitely had to be on the list. Stronger With You Freeze. Now next on the list, I wanted to go ahead and give people who love the smell of Aventus but don't want to, pay that money for it, which is totally understandable, especially with prices going up even more nowadays, but they wanted to smell fresh and clean and just kind of have that Aventus type vibe. There's so many different interpretations and inspiration, clones, copies, what have you, of Aventus, but I want to go with my favorite, my personal favorite. This is Mont Blanc Explorer, and I love this stuff, guys. Smells exactly, in my opinion, like a fruity batch of Aventus in the opening, but as it dries down, it does kind of take a little bit of a different twist to it. You get more of kind of like this creamy leather breakdown into it, but for the most part of it, man, it smells like Creed Aventus. So, I mean, when you're first coming into the fragrance game and you don't want to fork over the money for it, totally understandable, but you want to get in the roundabout ballpark of it, man, Mont Blanc Explorer definitely has you covered. So that's why I went ahead and chose it. My favorite of the Aventus interpretation colognes. Next on the list, guys, this is a staple in my collection, and hopefully in many of yours. I've only met, so technically I've never met him, but I've watched his videos. He's been a big inspiration behind my videos, but I've only met one person who doesn't like this stuff, but everyone else, everyone and their brother wears this stuff in the spring and the summertime. It's just a workhorse. It's the perfect office type fragrance, guys. This is Versace Mano Fresh. And as I always say, oh man, is it fresh, guys. Light, crisp, almost kind of aquatic in some facet to it, but it does have spiciness kind of to it. Like it's got this pink pepper, so it does kind of give it more of a spicy facet to it. But man, this stuff is absolutely gorgeous. A staple in everyone's collection, or at least it should be. Versace Man Eau Fresh. Next on the list, this one is very unique. I don't know of anything else that really smells like this. If anyone has came across something that smells similar to this, please in the comment section below let me know, because I don't know of anything that really smells like John Varvatos, however you want to say it, original. This stuff, it's really kind of hard to describe, guys, but it's fresh, it's spicy, it's kind of woody, and then dry down. It's just a very, very good office type fragrance, work type fragrance. It is meant for more, in my personal opinion, as like a dressed up type of work, maybe like business casual, nice button up t-shirt, stuff like that. You can kind of wear it casually, but it does, to me, best suit maybe more like business casual type of a wear. But John Varvatos original, this stuff is absolutely amazing, guys. Get your nose on it. Like I said, it's very unique, so it's kind of, like I said, fresh and a little bit citrusy, and the dry down more of a spicy, woody kind of a fragrance. John Varvatos. Next on the list, this does kind of get, fall time vibes as well, but I do think it's bright and citrusy enough in the opening to go ahead and be used for spring. This is Hugo Boss bottle number 6. This does have a kind of a apple pie spice vibe to it. It's absolutely amazing. I love this stuff. My wife loves this stuff. Super crisp, super fresh, very bright in the opening, and as it dries down, you do get kind of like more of a warm facet to it. But on those cooler spring days, this stuff does absolutely amazing. Hugo Boss bottle number 6. Excuse me. Next on the list, guys, I did have to go ahead and include a Barbershop Fougere gentleman type of fragrance. I still think this is very relevant to today, especially for like the up and coming businessman, whether you're in real estate or the CEO or the boss or a manager or whatnot. You just gotta mean business, man. And sometimes you gotta wear Dior Eau Sauvage. This stuff, I can't get over this stuff, guys. So you get bright, creamy, lemon. And that's kind of weird to say, but bright, creamy lavender lemon in the opening. And that's kind of how it stays through, at least on my skin, throughout the remainder of it. I think there is myrrh or frankincense in here to give it more kind of a depth in here, but this really creamy lavender and lemon all throughout this fragrance. Absolutely gorgeous. Love this stuff. Like I said, more of a barbershop fougere type of fragrance, more on the old school gentleman side, if you will, but definitely still amazing. Perfect for the springtime, and especially in those cooler kind of springtime day where it's, you know, still kind of cool and brisk. So Dior Eau Sauvage. Now, next on the list, I'm going to go ahead and throw both of these in here because they're both very similar, but they also do have different assets to it, but I could not include them. So Versace Eros or Versace Eros Flame, they're both going to have a spot. Like, they're interchangeable really, but with this one, you can get more of like a kind of like a minty, lemon, creamy, powdery vibe to it. On this one, you get more of like a woody, not really woody, but I mean, kind of woody. I don't know. They're very similar. Both powdery, fresh, crisp type of fragrances. Perfect for the office. I know that Eros was kind of like the king of the club for a while. I mean, everyone and their brother was wearing that. It kind of seemed like it took over Paco Rabanne's 1 Million whenever this came out, and for good reason. It's amazing, but you do have to be careful with how much you spray on that one or Flame, because they can fill a room very easily. So maybe go with like 2 to 3 sprays tops, depending on your skin. I mean, off my skin, like 3 sprays is perfect, and I'm doing good all day long. All right, guys, last but not least is going to be Nautica Voyage Heritage. And this stuff, man, I got to say, I'm going to spray it because I love this stuff. This is, man, it's so clean. It's so fresh. You get ginger in here, and it is just absolutely amazing. I love ginger in my fragrances. It gives it just a different twist to it. Like, it really does. There's something about it. You get grapefruit in here, you get ginger, and it's just almost kind of like a blue type fragrance, but not quite as blue because it doesn't have ambroxan. So it's not like, you know, Dior Sauvage or Versace Dylan Blue, anything like that. It's not quite as blue as that, if that makes sense. Not quite a shower jelly, but definitely does have a clean, fresh, hop out the shower vibe to it. You get the ginger and grapefruit in there, and it's absolutely amazing. I get really good performance off of it. My wife really enjoys it. It's actually her favorite of the Nautica Voyage line, so definitely give it a shot. You can get it for like 15-16 bucks at TJ Maxx, Ross's, places like that, so don't be afraid to pick it up if you see it there. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you again, all the people who sent me fragrances and samples and stuff. Really appreciate that. Much love to you guys. Like I said, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead, hit the red subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up if you like it. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. Either way, I appreciate it, guys. I'm going to catch you guys later, and remember, if you love it, wear it.